I didn't get the job because I'm against unethical behavior?
So I applied for a management position with a company who had an interview over Zoom. They wanted to originally interview me with 9 people, yeah 9 people, but there ended up being about 5. The HR lady was incredibly obnoxious throughout the interview. I just tried to show a bit of extroverted energy in my interview to counteract it cause I knew she was trying to make me anxious. They asked me about my leadership style and I answered honestly, I never make someone do something I wouldn't do myself. I'm definitely a hands-on type of boss. I'm in it with you. I've been the employee who's had a boss just dictate and not help, which is frustrating. This HR lady states to me my personality seems uncoachable. I'm like okay, so she says to me, what would you do if your boss demanded you do something? My response was I would do the task unless it was something unethical. She then twists my words and again says to me, so you are uncoachable, you would refuse to do work your supervisor assigns. I responded with, I would just not do anything that's unethical. She then asks what I would do if I was asked to do unethical work. I directly stated I would speak to the manager and bring up the issue. If they knowingly ask to do something unethical and they are not fazed by it, I would take it up further, as this job is working with those who have mental health issues. I take unethical behavior seriously. So to make my rant shorter, I didn't get the job as they stated I was not a good fit as I have personality conflict and am not coachable. I think I just caught an unethical organization in the act.
You dodged a massive bullet. Be thankful and go on with your life.
I learned a hard lesson after earning an MBA. Companies don't want ethical. Nothing of what you said screams uncoachable. I have worked for some shitty hour people, but that is just a terrible thing to say in a group interview, especially when you say you wouldn't tell them to do anything you wouldn't do yourself. And when it comes to unethical, if they have to be unethical to stay in business, they don't deserve to stay in business. She sounds like a terrible recruiter. Yeah, fuck those people, especially if that sort of stuff involves mental health.
She's thinking you would have exposed them.
When she said uncoachable, she meant you have a backbone and a working moral compass. She did you a favor.
You seem like a decent, ethical, hardworking person, which is the exact opposite of the type of person big corporations want filling management positions. Management styles like yours can be absolutely catastrophic for them when you finally quit after being fucked over for the millionth time and walk out taking a good chunk of the employees that are loyal to you with you. The group interview should have been your first red flag. Unless it's a job you're intending to take as a stopgap until you find something better. Edited for grammar.
Good job.
Name and shame. They don't want someone who thinks for themselves. They don't want someone who will question authority. They want cogs in a machine. They want yes men and yes women who, when asked to jump, will reply, how high? Quote. They don't want someone who will report them to the appropriate regulatory agencies when they do illegal things. As someone with over 10+ years as a swim coach, the only uncoachable types are the ones who the coaches don't understand and won't put the effort into working with. Can you give me an example of something unethical that you might require me to do? Capitalism by its very nature is extremely unethical. At all levels. It demands maximum profits for the shareholders. By hook or by crook. Just don't get caught. In management, your job would be basically to exploit labor as far as possible. It sounds like the HR lady had an agenda and tried to set you up from the beginning. I've seen this before when there's a candidate in the pipeline they wanted. Like a friend or family member. So they trash as many other candidates as possible. Either way, working for an unethical company is a no-go. Right, ethics are not a good fit for management. You're better off laying flat. There's a reason CEOs exhibit psychopathic tendencies, tears of joy. Well, they 100% let you know they want unethical people who are sociopathic. So let them. Nothing good usually comes from it. I suggest leaving a review on www.glassdoor.com. It may not be worth much, but it will possibly reach the right ears and let them know. Nobody mentioned. Unethical orders might land you on jail while your manager denies all responsibility and fines. Another scapegoat to use. Be safe out there and watch what you sign. Should have turned it around on her. Does this job require unethical behavior?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.